Hey, so this will be a little tiny house roundup video, I guess. So as you just saw from that footage, I now have a stable door, which is awesome. My friends saw it advertised on Facebook locally. Someone was getting rid of it for free, I think because it didn't match their colour scheme in their house, so they just wanted rid of it. So picked it up, took it back, gave it a quick sand and just put some wood preserver on it. Amazing. I was like debating either making my own door, or I had been keeping an eye on Gumtree for any like doors going cheaply, but to find one within 2 miles of my house and for free, which is awesome. So I can't wait to put that door in. Tiny house update. I've gone back to work full time and the weather's turned a tad. So with the tiny house, next to do is to put in the 3 windows and the door. I'm still waiting on one window to arrive, the circular one, and the cladding is now here. So just need a dry day to put that on. I like to think my boss and I can get it on in like a day. And just think once you get going, just get it on, and that'd be great. And then get the other windows in. And then I've been trying to work out my electrics of what I think I should do. So I guess I'm just going to run through the plan I have for my electrics and like the gas and the water line. I'm obviously no electrician. This is just kind of like a plan I have, and I will run it by a qualified electrician who will then might fit it for me. They will check it in the end, but this is what I plan to do for the electrics in my tiny house. I've been learning a lot about breakers and circuits and everything. Okay, so I'm going to run through my proposed plan for my tiny house electrics and the water and the gas. So here is the basic layout of my tiny house. Here's the door, the rear of the tiny house, and here's the front and the hitch. So you've got like the kitchen on either side, bathroom, L-shaped sofa, and the fridge / pantry. So I guess I'll start off first with the gas. So at the front of my tiny house on the hitch, I'm going to have like a little utility box, and this will have my gas canister and a gas powered water heater, which has to be outside because it's got a flume. So my water tank is under the sink. I think at this point it will feed the sink and also the shower. So for the water, cold water will obviously there'll be like a 12-volt pump below that, which will feed the tap there and the shower head. For hot water, the water will come out and go into the water heater and be heated up by the gas, and then go back in and feed the shower and the tap. Also on my wood burning stove, I chose to get a back boiler put in, just to give me options in the future if I do go off grid, and just so I'm not spending loads of money on gas, and just to be more eco-friendly. So the hot water will come out and be put with like a mixer for the cold water, and you have to be really careful with hot water and pressure. So it's something I would have to get a professional to install, I think. And so once that was all sorted, I would have hot water for both shower and the sink. So it's pretty simple with the water. The gas just feeds the water heater, and there'll be a gas pipe running for the oven and the 2 gas hobs. So that's pretty simple. I say now, for my electricity, I think I'm going to have a 240-volt caravan hookup, which will come in and go into this breaker box. I think that's the right term. I've been looking at, I guess, New Zealand versions and American and English. New Zealand is the closest one to a UK electric system. I would obviously get a professional to install this when it comes to it. But a caravan hookup will come into the breaker box, and it will feed, I think, 2 circuits. I was debating having all the lights on one circuit and everything else on another, but then I decided if something tripped, then all my lights would go out. So I think I might do one side on one circuit and the other side on the other. So the electric hookup to go into a breaker box and feed 2 circuits. There'll be LED lights in the bathroom, above the breakfast bar, along the rear of the tiny house, above the kitchen on that side, and in the shower then there'll be LED lights in the loft on either side. I am thinking of putting in a two-way switch just so when I come in the tiny house I can turn the lights on, or some sections of lights, and then there'll be a switch somewhere upstairs in the loft where I can turn them off once I'm in bed. I think I'll have 3 plug sockets. There'll be one above the breakfast bar, one around the L-shaped kitchen. I'm thinking I'm going to have a drop-down table there, so it might be somewhere around there just for like laptop convenience, and I think I'm going to have a projector somewhere above this loft on this side, and then there'll be like 2 or a plug socket on either side of the loft, and it will feed the fridge. So yeah, plug socket, plug socket, plug socket, and then 2 upstairs. I was thinking of a solar, so I would like to be off-grid eventually, but it'll come in a charge controller into a battery, into an inverter, and then be fed into the circuits, I think. So yeah, let me know your thoughts. I've never obviously done anything like this before, but it's kind of like from my research and like my basic plan. So yeah, this is like the basic outline for like the water, gas and electrics in my tiny house. We'll see how that goes. Oh my god, it is so warm. Spend tonight in the tiny house. I was gonna wild camp, but it's meant to rain, so I thought, hey, why don't I just head to the tiny house and chill here for the night. This weekend I'm hoping to get some more windows in. Hopefully the window behind me, the bay window, and the window down there.